middle.
Already postured up here. PRX, eyes trained, and Yampy will fall off rip. So plenty of time left on the clock here, but Vitality look to pick up the pace here on the back of that. Lurker sent forwards, Sheriff in hand. Doesn't get a fight just yet. A ping here, but a couple of spams. So close to connecting.
Yeah, insanely close, but Devi's still on the case. Brilliance from Devi! The guy is unstoppable with 4 kills.
Devi is tilted as well.
Stealing!
Convincing from PRX here. Straight up the guts, they catch Yampy. Just at that moment, they're looking to pivot towards A as well. Devi finding 4, shuts this down before there's any hope. If that's any sort of appetizer.
God, the main course.
Yeah.
Oof. 4 in the first round, and the 5th could have happened. Oh, well. Welcome back to playing these boys, eh? As said, some of Vitality know what it's like. The rest are now getting a really rather brutal introduction. As Forsaken, not looking particularly concerned, but gets his head taken off. Chronicle gonna find one back.
Not necessarily scale out of main just yet. Timing not going to be there. Chronicle's got a second here.
How has he got 2? There's no right to get 2 there. Little upgrade found. And India's got to be careful to not get isolated, but confidence is still in play, and the young gun, the new man to the stage, now to be tested. Something and Devi, 2 of the monstrous players in the small glimpse of what we've seen from PRX thus far here in London. And Sayonara having to find them both. Not to be, Devi, safe pair of hands, and a second round.
Hints of that disrespect showing already from PRX. Happy to take the fight forwards. Chronicle finding 2 outrageous kills, though.
Yeah.
Him to be very comfortable with this sort of matchup as well. We talk about the experience. It's not often. It's not many players you put in the bucket of the level of experience versus a roster like PRX.
Yeah.
But he is certainly one of them. Let's buy around here for Vitality. And stacked up on the other side here. PRX outside double doors and still bodies towards top mid as well.
That's pacey from the get-go. Oh, something. Wind out the sails, but a quick trade there. Nice from Yampy, but the spacing is great from PRX. Not going to let anything really go. Asada! Profek! Belter of a shot. This is just going to be a bloodbath, isn't it, man?
Meanwhile, Chronicle's taking the space here. Spike not to hand, though. Got to shut this down to prevent a bonus conversion. Is sloppy. It's a 1-for-1. Chronicle now 62 HP. Envy way healthier.
He's read it correctly for the first couple of seconds, but just turns back in time.
Chronicle's on today.
Yeah, he is, and you need him to be. You need your Durkas, you need your Chronicles, your big boys to be able to step up to this, because it is going to be a bit of a welcome to the bright lights moment for the others, because everyone is hitting today. Envy's firing, Devi's there. I mean, you only have to look back at the previous game from Something and see what a monster he is. It's a scary, scary roster. Again.
Certainly some of the other rounds here. Again, PRX just happy to brawl out the early round. Not necessarily here, though. We spread a little more thin. Chance here for Vitality to set something in motion. He actually takes a tag here off the drone, forced back. And prevented from really pushing any further forward. Devi's still here, but does duck away.
They're trying to strong-arm the approach towards A, though. They've got plenty of bodies on the side. They haven't really tested much beyond that. And again, it has been Chronicle being the one to swing things over, but Envy again looking sharp. Great control from Chronicle, and a pause they haven't actually planted just yet. They've kind of taken their time here.
Yeah, concerning, actually, that timing potentially passing them. MP trying to bait something out here, a push.
Yeah, they're close.
They might just go for it.
Yeah, they baited it out, but here it comes, and they're losing! Vitality thought they may have had the upper hand. But the weapon's being recovered. Jing is still on just that pistol, but there's plenty on the ground now. He wants it. I think he's got the upgrade. And Profek's still just on that Guardian. You're looking at Chronicle to help out here, but PRX have taken back this side of the map, and they've got the spike there. And he overpeaks there. Well, it's not really an overpeak with PRX. They're happy to show off that capability and talent.
30 seconds
but
left.
Profek, I was going to say, had gotten out, maybe unnoted. Now certainly considered sharp on the first, needs 2 more. Not gonna get two more. Jing closing down the account, and PRX on a lighter purchase, willing to fight for the space.
Brute forcing off these two pistols. It's not even to play in the rifle. I mean, it's Jing to find one there with a pistol behind that. Beautiful stuff. Actually, I mean, a couple of these situations, you want to see Vitality maybe shy away. Wait things out. Woo! Be a little more equipped to greet this aggression. I mean, it's always unorthodox. Gonna have your head on a swivel for sure. Chronicle Prophet, early ultimates here. Sayonara 1 for Hunter's Fury. You're not gonna have the weaponry here to really contest in round 5.
Guys, rinse and repeat though, isn't it? Not seeing too much different in the way of this. But again, the purchase, obviously the big differential. But again, this map, not unfamiliar with Vitality either, playing it throughout the majority of series against Heretics, and of course, in the first. The VIT already going to deal with Sayonara, so easy stuff. Going to get a plant. That's in. Small silver lining. Any more would be surprising. Something in MV looking likely. This is clean work. PRX not looking fussed or phased. They look absolutely spot on.
Run away with a flawless hit. Again, this ult cycle going to be huge for Vitality, but it needs to net a couple of rounds. Need to be frugal in terms of investment. A missed dart here. Start off. It doesn't necessarily have a huge impact. Call an early timeout here for Vitality. Maybe just to check in. Said a couple of situations where they are just being caught off guard. I mean, the one thing you can prepare for is kind of leaning into that sort of playstyle PRX. I mean, they are begging you to fight them in some of these rounds, especially on the buy rounds where there's we'll send somebody forward. It's like, so often we criticize, oh, you're peeking solo, there's nobody to trade off that. PRX love that. But we'll send somebody forward. We'll solo swing something.
Because it never quite feels as coin flippy with them as well, because they are so mechanically good and they do have systems behind it, such a belief system with it as well, and the coin-based win condition hopefully being kind of chewed through by Vitality's coaching staff. And I think this is what I was kind of alluding to at the start of this game as well. It's very different facing PRX in these environments and kind of coming into this. It's going to be hard work for Yampy, it's going to be hard work for the coaching staff. I don't think many teams globally and historically have always had PRX's number. It's, a couple of teams have figured it out once in a while.
I mean, you can count on one hand the number of times we've had interviews where it's like, yeah, pretty confident going into this series.
Yeah, we got great read. Easier said than done. So it is going to be a tough test, and it's not just on the server. Obviously, the visual element is that these guys hit like a truck, like every single one of them. But it's the prep behind it. It's, can you dismantle that? Can you disrupt it?
So the ult cycle aligning here for Vitality, but PRX are stacked up as well, only missing Forsakens. So they may be anticipating a set piece here.
It could be, and into this round with Vitality, we are going to have a listen in to see how things are developing on their side and see how Yampy's handling it. So let's actually check in with that right about now.
I think we know life comms are up.
Boys, can we just do a Fnatic piece with the insta from this? With the ulti. Stefan, do you have drones?
Yeah.
Okay, we can just do
guys, I cannot send the orb, I need to take
out.
out.
Okay, don't do orb damage, just smoke the mid cross. And can you see on double door?
I'm ready. I smoke.
Wait wall, I'm anti.
I'm doing C.
I just start this time. Yeah.
Could be elbow now, boys.
Yeah, we will clear it, so we just do a...
I do C.
Pop up, David.
Nothing.
Let's go. I'm with you, Danger. 3, 2, 1.
I'm running from there.
Lost mid clear.
Top mid,
He's winning last.
And Omen beat.
Oh, the confidence on Divide to repeat that, and then the push out as well. Doubling down, it's not just a solo endeavor. You can see where Jing is willing to push further forward. He could slice behind them and saying behind them, something is hunting them down. Push through from A main, strangling them. This is just complete and utter destruction. Durka has no safety. He does not know where he can step, where he can walk. Something spots him. This is a vintage battle, and something has his number.
Durka is just a split second off that glance into spawn to catch this. But even then, I mean, PRX just running rings around the other backline of Vitality here as they're trying to set up desperately. It didn't even get to a point where they can really put a plan into place to invest something in terms of this ult cycle. It's Envy and the Hunter's Fury applying so much pressure. Device sitting at 10 and 2 right now.
It's a brutal display so far, and looking at the tempo of this, I don't think it's going to stop. You have to somewhat quell that aggression from PRX.
That was the one that Vitality slowed down. You want it to be a little more methodical.
I love that kind of re-hit, though, almost. That kind of re-aggress from PRX. Now they're going to just actually do it themselves. Chronicle overwhelmed. Jing's got mid. Envy does get taken down, so there could be an issue here, but Devi holding the corner well. Jing in support. This is all going their way. It looks too easy. Sayonara and Profek completely out of sorts here. Going to try and get a plant. You're hoping for miracles now.
Good consider the pit here. I mean,
Nice.
skill from Sayonara over the top.
They need a round hit. And this is the younger guns here. Sayonara has fallen. It is all on Profek. A 1v3 against this squad would be something to remember, but they want this one back. They want that board kept clean. And I think Forsaken's got the angle. Oh, he's actually fallen, but the trade, instantaneous. It looks so simple with these guys. And something I'm going to start looking at as well for Vitality is, honestly, Durka here. Again, roll your minds back historically, previous teams and previous performances, saying, and quote, lost my confidence. They've been pushing everything and hitting everything. And that still holds true. This guy has had his work cut out and had to deal with this roster time and time again. And he's just not landing today.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
But this gamble in mid is insane, by the way. So when the dart gets sent down, somebody shoots it, cool, full send. That's the green light that PRX need to just execute onto the back line. Again, there's no contingency here to really bail Chronicle out. PRX just holding no punches whatsoever. He's opening 7 rounds. Durka looking to pick the pace up a little bit, catches Jing off guard, but Forsaken on the other side of that will go forwards.
Tell me there's ever an upswing for Vitality, because it's instantly backed by PRX. They are so good at always evening things up and then taking the lead. Something in full control until beheaded. Profek trying to keep the boys in this one. But PRX are on the move already. And you know they're confident, you know they'll swing it, you know they'll take a fight. Durka going to take their life though. Follow-up found! Maybe spoken into existence, but Envy in a 1v2. And they're relatively split, but in complementary positions. So Envy has to try and divide and conquer. And he's managed to find...
Oh my God, he's here so early.
He is, and he's completely unnoted. Profek. He's gone down, and now the 1v1 Sayonara. Barely stepping on a stage like this. Welcome to the big stages. This is PRX's home.
Just catching Sayonara again, just
They're so good, man.
so confident to hold this peak. It's heartbreaking to see some of these situations. Again, timeout called. I think Pal's probably hearing things that are out of sorts and wants to check in once more. 7-1 the scoreline.
This is the big leagues, though, isn't it, really? Because, like, look, and I think we were kind of talking about this as it is another timeout for Vitality. We've seen them throughout this so far, DRG, Foot, and Team Heretics, and they look pretty good. They look very good, actually, even compared to regional form. I think all of us were like, okay, they've made a step forward. This is the first big boy they're facing, though.
Yeah, like I said, it's always a different
day.
test as well. It's not like a, hey, how well vetted are you versus international teams. You always put PRX outside of that bracket, right? It's, again, you can go and prepare for, what do? Watch the last VODs and...
Hope you got them.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have such faith in your ability to execute versus, and you just don't get the opportunities to do so. You can see here, removing Chronicle within the first 15 seconds on the back of a dart being shot. They are willing to just coin flip so many situations, and they're so talented that they're not 50-50 coin flips.
They are not 50-50s.
It's not a roll of the dice.
It really isn't. Because you can't say that by this point, right? It's like we've seen this consistently now. It's 70-30.
Yeah, there are teams every so often, it's just like, yeah, you know, things have aligned for them. There's a good meta for them, but this approach, their ability to just embrace the chaos is, I mean, it's stood the test of time.
It has. It truly, truly has, and it's something that I think has won hearts and minds watching this team. The faith behind each of them to stand shoulder to shoulder, and the purchase, obviously perfect with PRX. They're happy where they stand. On the other side, they're trying to scrape together a couple of Guardians, but the tempo's not really relenting. Forsaken waiting, gets outdone. Instant trade, I tell you. Count the seconds between the kills. It is all PRX every single time. as Vitality are being made to look amateur today with only one round.
Spam catch onto Divide there, forced him a little deeper, but Jing still very healthy here. Something now picking up the angle towards the spike being noted earlier as well. So Profek has to be so careful. Again, that paranoia building of somebody else drifting outside of B will slow things down, but plenty of time left on the clock. Liquid Sayonara just haven't been able to get anything done here.
Nothing of real value either. It's been kept behind utility cycling. And then you've got to take on arguably some of the nuttiest aimers on the other side as well. Jing has no reason to really fall off this. Still very safe
30 seconds
and very
left.
confident. It's sky high, it always is.
Down A.
Sayonara is at least going to get something back, but it is a 3v2 still. Numbers sit with PRX. The site now getting a slight bit of pressure, but that shock dart's dangerous. Chip damage done, and Chronicle feeling a little bit of that. Devi goes looking, loses his life. 10 seconds, so they're running low on time, and they've got no one left to take the fight. 8-1. This is dominance from PRX.
Absolutely brutal. Vitality just can't get themselves a solid grasp on some of these mid-rounds.
30 seconds left.
And again, PRX just disrespecting it. I mean, Devi even here, 9 HP, walking front side just to try and challenge. Sitting at 14-4 right now.
Oh, he's having a game.
Yeah, running away with this half.
I still think Devi is such a big stage player, and I wouldn't even, seeing the way Vitality are playing, I don't know if I'll put him in it, but he is up to challenge, man. And every time you try and turn up the tempo, every time you try and maybe take a pause for thought, it doesn't matter how you approach the game, they're already pushing everywhere! Something making it hurt. Profek wants to punish, and he's going to catch Forsaken in the heels. At least get answer back, and no instant trade, but Envy is still on this angle.
Flash out here could be everything.
It's big, and it's got what they needed. Okay, that's a recoverable weapon. Step by step, making an account at least in this round. Jing.
See information. No way he's walking this, man. I mean, that's what I mean. Thank God Dirk is actually holding that.
It's a lesson I feel that you have to learn in the server. Again, I know we talk about it, but still, into the side we go. This is looking like the most likely round, but look who's still alive. The two X-Factor players for me who have been outstanding. Ones that command attention, and for all the right reasons. Devi and something.
Spike planted.
Devi on site.
Sayonara all the way behind this as well.
Trying to clear as they go.
Here.
Sayonara should be the full stop to the round if it gets that dangerous. Yampi's done well to isolate one, and Vitality harness some of the aggression. It took a MasterCard Thrifty to flip it and get a second.
Maintaining 4 alive here as well. It's a great catch. Said from Durka, and again, nice little tech there to protect the knife going in. Like this here is just that's outrageous from Jing.
Yeah.
But it's only a second. That's how hard they have to work for one.
And again, but I feel like you can limit test when you're sitting at, what was it, 8-1 prior to that round? Why wouldn't you? Go for it. You could always simmer it down a little bit and try to imply the same sort of approach here. Toying with this same utility and knife. It's a lovely idea. It's only been in the server, but still, it's now called in the action. Something on patrol. Durka already up middle though, and Forsaken probably aware of this. Oh, that's a shot from Durka. Starting to figure things out a little.
I mean, yeah, getting absolutely spanked in the first few rounds, but now actually on the brink of breaking even, but something. Patience pays off for him. Chronicle will fall now. Durka, another kill.
Oh, it's pretty stuff happening here. Seeing the best of them, but can they clear Devi? He doesn't know how close he was!
The bait is beautiful. The steps away here.
But Envy still caught one back, and they're going to note something. So they know the last two players up against the 3 here. Spike is on site. Oh my
That's a
word,
tag, by the way.
something's going. He is getting closer. He's feeling this one. Oh no, you can't miss those shots. He gets it back in control eventually, but takes a lot of damage for it, and something left in a 1v3. HP is not perfect. Takes down 1, 2 more targets in towards sight, and Durka's had a round.
Just about now breaks even, goes positive after that start to the half. Durka delivering some rounds here for Vitality.
He's been digging these players out of tough angles.
So Jing is fantastic. This bait as well out of the pit. Fantastic stuff. Only missing PRX ultimate here. Vitality very well situated for this round 12.
Come into the unknown.
The judge, no shield for Devi. Hunter's Fury and a TP here for Jing. And something on the prowl once more. Quick rotation in effect here on the back of the drone. I mean, A site wide open right now. Vitality have a window of opportunity.
Yeah, Jing, I guess, towards double doors, and then you got Forsaken nearby. That judge, I don't want to say it's going to be tougher for him, but it
Is
could
Envy out of range?
tricky.
Just about now.
Just, yeah, there we go. So going to hear that to deny the attempt. And actually finds a player. PRX fallen, that's a problem. Now down to 4 and barely even seen a pixel. So Durka once again required, spots a player moving up, but Forsaken quick on his feet, making just pacey moves. He's already on site here. Forsaken looking to clear, it's Chronicle to catch something. Yampy's fallen, PRX back on the site now, looking dominant, and they want more. Durka the one to try and stand the ground. He's got to go wild, but he can't do it alone. Chronicle so far away, this might be too little too late. I don't think he can. Can he see any part of this? I don't think he can stop the inevitable. PRX on 9. This is dominance, Mike. This is just an outclass.
And again, wide open sights contested by the Hunter's Fury, but the plant isn't good for Chronicle to play this late. He needs to make moves whilst all of this is happening. 9-3, a dominant display though from PRX. Durka starting to get fired up.
And they need it. They need every single player on because PRX is looking lethal today. 9-3, a solid half. And you can see it, man. Like, you still don't want to let Vitality wake up. However, Frankie is going to be standing by and hanging out with some of the watch partiers. So she is going to be handing over to kind of chatting away with them up at the booth with one of the co-streamers, Temet.
I've taken over Temet's stream, everyone, because Temet, you've been a very naughty boy. A couple of days ago, you baited the entire Valorant community. You said you were done playing Neon, but you're not, are you?
I'm not done.
No, so why did you tease us all?
I just wanted to see what people would react and if they actually believed me.
I was horrified, but 10 seconds into the video, I realized you'd lied to me, and I was even more horrified. I need to ask you, though, who is the best player of Neon in the world right now?
It's Forsaken for sure.
It's Forsaken, not you.
No, Forsaken.
It's Forsaken. And tell me about your love for PRX.
Yeah, so I've been a fan for PRX over a year now. I've traveled all over. I went to Korea and watched them. I saw them in Japan, and now I'm here in London.
And what was it about PRX that made you fall in love with them?
Just the W gaming. I like running it down. That's my play style, so W gaming.
Have you ever thought about maybe trying to be a pro Neon player yourself?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe next year when the circuit opens up more, I could probably have some fun with it. Try it out.
And you've actually been in Europe for a couple of weeks now, testing out the European servers. So which is better, North America or London?
Yeah, definitely. I think EU server is definitely better and a lot harder than NA ranked.
Okay, finally, before I let you get back to your stream, I just want to ask, would you ever cheat on Neon?
Never. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to Neon.
I'm going to corrupt him. Let's head back to the game.
Well, a little bit of corruption up at the desk. Shocking scenes.
Doesn't take long playing London servers to get corrupted, to be fair.
When should you try and go to
It's
Paris?
a massive... Daring Frankfurt.
9-3 though, PRX put it on a show, man. I think this is just one of those things you get to pretty much learn on the fly,
yeah,
right?
and it's like one of those, it's almost like you almost revert to damage control. It's like, don't let them style on us, man. Like, that's the worst thing. Here we're starting on Vitality's pick, so that discussion semi out the window already, but...
Pretty much. Well, coming into this, though, we are going to have a quick listen-in straight away with the PRX side during this pistol to see how they handle what Vitality are going to be doing, because Durka is going walkabouts. Defi on the case, very much steadfast in approach, but it's pacey here from PRX. So let's tune in to see how this sight hit goes.
I'm flashing right. Flashing right. One kill. I'm with you, yeah.
Nice.
He jump from this.
Spike down.
Nice. Itu ya, play.
One enemy remaining.
Can be anywhere.
I'm flinching for you.
This one, play. Going left side.
Timing.
Song.
He's Sheriff again.
Planted.
He's picked the right spot. Oh, what a shot from something! Handing out headshots for free. It's double digits instantly for PRX.
Could be the beginning of the end here for Vitality. I mean, I'm going to see if anybody considers anything to follow up here in round 2. And the trades just come through so quickly for PRX here. Divide finding 2 crucial kills in transition as well. Unfortunately, something just has so much time and space. And I mean, he's lethal here in London as well.
He's absolutely on. Vitality not investing into this one. Only one upgraded pistol, and that's about it. And a stack to try and bank your hopes to. And if you know PRX, I don't think they really care that much if there's a stack there. That's just actually more targets and more opportunities.
They just see old orbs.
Literally, that's foul to put it that way, but it actually seems a little bit accurate after this. So simply clearing up as Vitality gonna start feeling the reality of facing this side. But something. Has a look, man. He's still going. He's not gonna back away. Double dips and has a go at it and doesn't get it, but Jing does.
How has Durka got that kill? Somehow. But it is 11 on the board here for PRX. Vitality, I mean, everything rides on this first buy round. They don't have the early progress, not enough kills going on. To bank on an ult to follow either. It needs to be clean. Chronicle's coming into this without a shield.
One enemy remaining.
Do or die here already in map 1 for Vitality. 2 over towards top mid here. Might look to get a little aggressive. Back of Durka. Spotted out here, kept in check by Forsaken. Sayonara going forwards though. They want to challenge this.
Okay, I mean, I guess you have to back yourself in some of it, but PRX have been sending them back to spawn every single time. Willing to brawl. Let's see how the coin lands. Forsaken.
Look at the damage already done though.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned at Durka at Sayonara already. There's the next piece of contact swing. Great read on position, but great trade. Yampi on the counter swing. He can't handle it on the stun. Forsaken gives him a way out and gets the spike back in hand.
Meanwhile, Divide.
Oh no.
Right behind Profek here.
Oh, dearie me, look at the timing on this one. Divide gets to be the bouncer of the A site. And he's got to be. Forsaken is low enough that it could be an issue.
They could just double wrap into spawn. In Forsaken, 14 HP, they've got to consider where the other unknown is, which is Chronicle.
Luckily, no Omen TPs to be concerned about at this point.
Spike
But
planted.
the plant is in.
Here.
And everything becomes an issue. There's no ease to this. First player spotted, they're going to note Divide, but they still don't quite know where Forsaken waits. So Divide prepares himself, holds the angle, and takes down Profek. He knows where Chronicle was, and he is absolutely on the money today. Just Sayonara left alive. It is stunning. It's sensational. It's all Divide.
He is just magical to watch. 21-8 here, the opening map of this series. Couple of bailouts, but a couple of ways he doesn't care about who he's facing off against. Making them look like amateurs. Map point already here. And no ultimate, I mean, Durka the closest two away to the Blade Storm, but nothing to really rely on behind this. Might just look to overwhelm the A site here.
Yeah, they're going. I don't think they're going to be stopping for much now. They don't care, they're noted. Pausing for just a moment, but the bulldozers are in on the site. Profek trying to hope for a shot in the dark. And Yampi on the verge of something. Oh, it's only one! You thought he'd get more, but Envy again, great positioning! And it's just everything. Everything goes right as PRX just look at this team. They are the underdogs. I hate to break it here. That narrative is dead and buried. They are the team to beat.
Absolutely insane performance here. Vitality left scratching their heads. 13-3 here on Breeze. Do not go anywhere. We will be back with Split right